Sunday morning. What better way to spend it than playing a little bit of Willow? I'm ready to go. Ken S is ready to go. Thanks for the good luck, Ken S. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to drop in our first credit because we got a lot of willowing to do. I'm determined today to get our new PB, which will be a 4-credit clear. So let's go. Yeah? Yeah. And if you're new here, welcome to the Quarter Pumper, where we normally play through classic arcade games in an effort to answer a single question. And that question normally is, how much would it cost us to beat this game in an arcade when we were kids? But if you've been my player too, you know we go on epic side quests that involve us live streaming difficult arcade games every single day to see if an average adult gamer with some basic gaming skills can actually get good enough at these games to 1cc them. That is 1 credit clear them, where you drop a single credit into an arcade machine at the beginning of a game, and you play through the entire thing start to finish without continues. I know, it sounds ridiculous, and I thought it would have been. I thought this is a ridiculous task, reserved only for the most elite gamers, but there's one thing I've learned about YouTube is that nothing is truly impossible, and we have actually successfully 1cc'd 7 arcade games on this channel using this exact method. Difficult games like X-Men the arcade game, Ghouls N Ghosts, Splatterhouse, Contra, R-Type, Mercs, The King of Dragons. Was that 7? I think that was 7. And I'm excited because The King of Dragons was just a few days ago on Friday, and you can see all of these. I only play these games on stream, so you can see the entire series, from start to finish, from awesome, from good to great to awesome to clearing, all on this channel. If you want to go back, it's like when we used to show our work in math class, where you had to demonstrate to the teacher that you knew actually how to do what you were saying you knew how to do. So I'm excited because tomorrow we're starting a new game, which we will announce at the end of this stream. So stay tuned for that. That was suggested by you in the official 1cc suggestion recommendation post. It feels a little old school saying it that way, but that's what it is. It's a community post down in the description of every one of these 1cc videos, where you can stop by, you can drop in your suggestions, and I pull in. I pull in all of the games for the 1cc series from those suggestions. So it's an ongoing list that was posted a few months ago, but it's a way to keep everything all in one place. And Nico is here. Happy Sunday, Nico. Good to see you. Would love to see you play Knights of the Round or Streets of Rage. Oh yeah, those are good games. Those are good games. Those are great games. Oh, what am I doing here? That's not a duck. That's a jump over. That's a jump over moment. It doesn't matter much though, because we will regain a full sleeve of health with Mad Mardigan when we start. Here we go. Let's free him up. I got my cup of coffee. I still have to dig out one of my cars. I live in New England in the northeast of the United States, and it's freezing cold. I got a foot of snow yesterday. I got one of our cars out, and most of our driveway, but I still gotta dig out today. And so I'm psyched to delay and procrastinate as long as I can by playing Willow. So the goal for stage 2 here is to get through this without taking damage, so that we can. There we go, that was convenient. So we can get to the wagon part, the wagon escape. I hit the wrong button. So we can get to the wagon escape with as many hit points as we can, because the wagon at the end of this stage is arguably one of the more tougher parts of this game. Unfortunately, we got a health restore, so We're still in full health. Let's get this. Let's wait. Let's charge. Let's draw this archer out. Let's duck. Oh, I can't believe I ran into that for contact damage. Man, that's okay. We will still be able to, I think... Should I get this for 400 and one of those for 500 so we don't spend all of our money? 1,015, 400. I'll do this, and I'll do one of these. And let's cross our fingers that we can get through this. Oh, nice. We got that. That was the key. And Heavy C is here. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining on a Sunday morning. Oh, we took an arrow to the back. Hold on. Let's see. Oh no, that was the worst. That was the worst decision. Now we got 3. Let's see. Let's see what would happen here. This is the hardest part of the game because there's all of these different enemies with different attack patterns that come in at different speeds. These soldiers with the swords have 2 different attack patterns. The archers have 2 different attacks. Oh no, we're not gonna. This is going all. This is. Once you get out of the rhythm of it, once you get out of the rhythm of the whole thing, and if you don't hit those enemies, the archers, when they first appear, then it's really difficult to get back into that groove. We'll continue. But before we continue, let's check the chat. Let's see what everyone is saying before we keep going. Heavy C says, I wonder what the name of the technique of slow stepping to trigger enemies. Stepping? Yeah, so many enemies are all gold getting... So many enemies and all the gold is getting left behind. Is there any quick charge items you can get? I don't know if there's like a name for that whole technique of slowing things down. The problem with this game, like some beat-em-ups have predictable enemy spawning. This game, it doesn't. It doesn't have any level of predictability when it comes to enemies after a certain point. So certain enemies will spawn at the start, and then once they're gone, it's kind of randomized how many enemies will come back. You can see that in the first segment of the game where we don't know how many soldiers will come out. But other enemies are predictable, like the dogs. Only 3 dogs ever come out of those caves. So it's hard to say. There isn't when it comes to charging the sword or charge attacks, you don't have to charge the whole thing, the gauge the whole way. And I start with holding the button down to always be charging. So as soon as I release the button, I'm holding it down again to charge. Oh, this was so bad. This will be a good warm-up. So it seems like we're charging faster, but in fact we're just not wasting any time, any dead time. Oh no, that was so bad. That was like the the worst cart ride ever. Okay, let's see what happens here with Willow. We always get hit by these grenades, but we'll see if we can mitigate that by running away. Oh, we still took a hit. I was trying to jump over and land in the middle. Okay, we only took one hit. Sometimes there's a potion here. We have a quest stone, so the brownie's location will be made known to us. Let's go here. Let's get our magic. Yes. We do have enough to get this, and I'm reluctant to keep buying health restore items. Because we need more gold. But I think we can buy this amount. And this will get us to the end of the stage. We'll be able to buy our gold potion at the next shop. Let's lure this guy over here. Charge all the... Oh, did he hit us? No, he didn't hit us. We got him. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Oh, those guys, for real, they're the worst. They're the worst. We unlocked Brownie, so this will be helpful, hopefully. And hopefully it will be able to get us through to this section. Oh, we got him. I didn't realize we didn't have... We don't have any extra hits to take, so come on. Come on, there we go. We made it to the shop. Okay, we made it to the shop. Oh man, this game is so brutal sometimes. We have to get the gold magic, and we have to restore some health, I think, or do we just save our gold? Let's give ourselves a chance. Let's give ourselves a chance and let's go. We're gonna charge before we leave. Watch out for that return. Boomerang. Actually, I don't think we need to... Oh, we took a hit from that fish. Alright, we gotta use the brownie to our advantage here to take out the fishes. So they don't take us out before we get to the island. Oh, I saw that coming and I couldn't move towards it. It's so counterintuitive sometimes to go towards an enemy to avoid their jump over you, as opposed to wanting to run away from them all the time. Let's go one more time. Let's see what Heavy C has something to say here. Let's see what they're saying. That's why arcades have both guarantee spawns and random spawns that come over time. One for being the enemy design, and the other to make sure you have to progress or die because of arcade mechanics. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why is the Grenadier so tough? It's because early in the game, I think Willow, is underpowered with his magic attack. So it takes multiple magic attacks to take them out. And then their grenade throwing pattern does not seem to be set. It seems to follow your retreat pattern. And so he seems to have like a quarterback level arm when it comes to throwing those things. And then if you don't get hit by the actual grenade, it hits the ground, explodes into two parts that either side then can also hit you. So it's dodging like multiple projectiles in different ways. So that's why I think it's so hard. 5 charge shots. I think it depends on your level of magic. So when we start, it's 3 or 4. And then when we get the fire magic, I think it's 2 or 3. And H. Magnus is here. A little off topic, but congrats on the 777 subscribers. Thanks. It's my lucky day. I should have gone to the casinos or bought a lottery ticket or something, and because I hit the jackpot. And then coincidentally, we once CC'd our 7th game, King of Dragons, also on that day. So it was 7s all around. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's try to finish strong here. Although I think we're just gonna get. Oh look! See, there's so many extra fish. That was way more fish than I think I'd ever seen. Hold on, we gotta lock in here for a second. We can use the gold magic to clear out all of the fire dragons. Dive. Oh, I shot that magic early. We got another full charge. And he's down to 1. We're gonna gold it. Oh no! This game has gone all down the drain. We were supposed to use our charge magic, the gold magic, which doubles the amount of gold you get on the bosses specifically, is the way to farm the most gold. So, yeah, we're gonna have to just start again. We'll play through this credit and then we'll just go back to the beginning. Because my mission this morning is to finish my coffee and to 4cc this game, which would be our new PB. I know we can do it. We're starting to get this section down. Bird, get all their golds. This bird. Oh, I was turned around to hit the bird, but it's so bad. The Mad Mardigan stages, while fun because you get to play as Mad Mardigan, and who didn't like Mad Mardigan in the movie? I mean, he was the greatest swordsman of all time. They are an exercise in frustration and crowd management. So traversing up the hills, the snow hills like this, is exactly like the wagon scene, where you have guys throwing grenades, you have soldiers charging from behind, you have snowballs, and you have birds that all come in and attack at different speeds. So we're going back. Heavy C, you need to watch the 1cc run of the King of Dragons. You can watch it in two ways. You can watch the replay of the live, which is the entire live stream, or you can watch the clip of just the 1cc run, which is uploaded as a video. Either way, it was fun. It was a good run. It was exciting. It had a lot of drama. I won't spoil it, but we did win at the end. and probably the King of Dragons is the longest game that we've spent in one series. It was 63 days. 63 days. But not the most expensive. Because at the end of the series, when we were good enough to almost 1cc, we were only spending like 2 credits a stream, as opposed to this game, which I think will be one of the more expensive ones because of its instant deaths. But not as much as, I think R-Type is the most expensive that we've spent so far. Because R-Type we had to 1 life clear R-Type. Because you need your power-ups throughout the entire game. Otherwise, the game is virtually impossible. Alright, let's go. I'll see you at the crossroads. Let's see what kind of goodies we get from all of these guys. Oops, we didn't get that gold. And it was only 207. We'll get these. This is not helpful, so we'll save it in case we need it. Items and chests will not disappear. Gold that you get from enemies will, though. Alright, so we go here. We need 850 to get the first magic at the first shop that we want. So we got it. There we go. We'll get one more chest. The tricky thing about this stage 1 is that the timer actually comes into play. If you take your time, too much time, you're going to run out of time when it comes to fighting the boss. We want to get all those on that island, on that second island, so that we don't miss any of those 200 coins. And we got this guy. Here we go. I couldn't go back, I don't think, to get that potion for health. But it's okay. We should be able to navigate through this with just 2 hit points. Just fine. Oh, if we had 11 more gold, we could get some other fun things. But we'll just get the quest stone. Let it be. Save our 989 gold. Here we go. We got over 1,000. Okay, we gotta focus here because we don't want to take the 2 hits. Alright, we did it. I was never in doubt. So that's probably the best we could ever do on stage 1. There's not a lot of maximizing these early stages. It's just kind of like getting through them. Specifically this stage. And then there's a little more strategy when it comes to item management, purchases, gold farming as the game progresses. Okay, we got all those. That was good. I'm gonna forgo that gold. Oh, we can get it. Even though it was only 10. potion, so we don't need that. I have all these tricky traps. But once you learn them, they're not so bad. Okay, 3 hits. 3 hits is good. We will buy the sword, and we do need to buy some of these. So 400. We'll get that one for extra points, and then we will. Let's see if this is enough. This is enough to get us through the wagon. That was a little unorthodox, but it's okay. Oh, we took a hit from that archer. Okay, we got 5 hits to play with. Let's lock in here, like the kids say, for like 90 seconds. I'm going to try to draw these archers over as far as I can by staying on the right-hand side of this cart. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, come on, come on. We got it, we got it. We got it. We made it through. This feels like... It's sad, but doing this on 1 credit feels like the biggest win in the world because this stage is so hard. And then at this point it's unpredictable, right? Because you don't know what enemies are coming out at what speed and what rate. And okay, so we made it through. We had to take 4 hits, but that's okay because we get full restore. Let's focus here. Get Willow as far as we can here. That's 1. All right, we took 1 hit from that guy, but we can do better on this one. See, look at how far those things go. And it takes 4 of the wind magic. Oh, you jerk. He will still be here when we come back, so we can actually come back to him, I think. Yeah, we'll come back to him so that we don't have to worry about... We can upgrade our magic. Get an extra life. That's 2,000. That's 500. That's 2,000. I'm trying to do the math here real quick. 800. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. And 2,600 will be enough for us to buy the gold magic at the next shop. So... we're just going to take him out like this, slowly. Okay, let's go get our brownie. We got this gold. Oh, we missed it. Ah, the eagle hit us as we were in our climbing animation. Oh, we didn't make it across. Hopefully this is a potion. It's not a potion. Oh, we got him. Nice. Okay, big hit here. Made it through that section. That was the goal. Get here without dying. So now we can get our gold magic. And let's stock back up on health items. 500, 600, that's 11. That's 23. So we're 3 shy of doing all of that. So we will do this and this. Oh, right. We wanted to get bracelets, because bracelets will protect us in the magic from the wizard at the island. Okay, we can do this. Oh, come on, guy. Oh, we were running. Oh, there was no way. There was no way. Even if we didn't die, we only had 3 seconds left on the clock, which meant that we spent way too much time on the stage at the beginning dealing with those grenade soldiers. But we are on pace for a new PB, so we can still do this. Oh no, I should have jumped. Oh no. Well, we were on pace for a new PB. and then the wizard happened. Let's focus on this again. Come on. double gold. Let's go. We got, yeah, look at that. 10,742 gold. Boom. That's what we should have done on our second credit. Okay. We potentially can get through the rest of the game as it is. If we're smart, and if we get some good items. If we run by this first grenade soldier, no other grenade soldiers will respawn, so we might, maybe I want to do that. Just take a hit, get him on that side. Kung Fu Master those guys. One snowball. Get all of those. Get all of those. Run to the shop. Here we go. Okay. We got this. We got this. That was the goal. We need to get the sword. We got plenty of gold. We can buy one of these. I don't want to waste too much gold because we have another shop coming up. So I'll buy this one. And then we're gonna try to thug it out with these bats and the dragon. Oh, okay, 2 dragon hits. We can do that. Oh. There we go. Alright, we lucked out. I thought there was one more hit left, but we got it. Let's not take damage from these bats. Oh, come on. Come on. I just said that. I called it. I said, let's not take damage from these bats. And then this is why we talk about why bats are the worst enemies in any video game ever made. They really are the worst. Ah, the bat. I should have just gone for the shop, I think. At this point, we're going to go all the way. No, we're not going to make that. Oh, we didn't make it over the cliff, but that's okay. Alright, so we'll buy that. Do we buy a quest stone? To hopefully get a brownie. And then we want to get to the end of the stage, so we will buy this, and we'll buy that. Why not? Let's get this gold. There we go. Oh yeah, there's our brownie friend. Got him. Okay, this will be so helpful moving forward. Oh, I thought that archer got killed. Oh no. Oh, this has gone all to hell. Can we defeat Sorsha with our brownie with 2 hits? Oh, we gotta back her up. Come on. Oh, it was not meant to be. Man. Had we gotten less enemy spawning out of the tents, I think we would have been okay. We have enough health that we can just spam Sorsha. Spam attacker and be okay. I'm gonna get in a few extra hits first. Oh, look at that. We did that without taking any damage. Alright. Let's get some gold back. Let's see what happens here. Alright, 16,792 gold. That's okay. I think as long as we get more than 15,000, we're okay. So now, technically, from here on out, we should be able to do this on this 1 credit. Now that we have all the gold we need, and we choose Willow because Willow is the easier character to play. Oh, get these trolls out of here. Got a mid-jump. Yes, stop magic. And I think we can get... I think we don't need anything else. I don't want to buy that because I want to save... I want to get the magic at the next shop too. Hit me with the rock. We have to take out all of these guys, or else they will come and get us. They will continue to come and get us. Alright, get all these gold. Let's get into the castle. Now let's just be smart about this section, because we can easily get trapped. Oh, that was a push. Oh, we took a hit from that guy too. Trying to get gold. Oh, I was trying to get gold. And Phoenix is here in the chat. Phoenix was not yet born when Willow was released. You kind of see it as a Hollywood attempt at token fantasy. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's a good. I think it's a good movie. Should we go a few more times? I think we'll go a few more times. I think it was capitalizing. It was like trying to capitalize on family-friendly fantasy at a time where some of it was pretty dark and gritty. That's what. This is what I wanted. Why were we taking so many hits to get all this gold? We got enough to get this spell. 10,000 was all we needed. I do want to get some extra life so we can make it through. And we can't get any of those, so I guess this is it. This was as much gold as we could muster, but the real gold we'll get at the boss battle when we use our double gold on this head. Alright, we got that down. Oh, I took some damage by accident. Oh, it's weird. We got the back head first. That's so strange. Oh, no, we didn't. We got him. No, double gold. Oh, there we go. We got him. Now we got the double gold. There we go. Look at that. We got almost 30,000 gold pieces. So that will set us up to buy all the stuff we need for the rest of the game, including the ultimate sword, the ultimate magic. Let's just focus on Mad Mardigan not getting shot by archers here. Like that. Oh, man. We got this. Oh, what? Oh, this is going to be... We're running to the shop because I'm not messing around again like we did before. We need to get the ultimate sword, and we need to get this stuff. And I don't know if we don't need magic. Let's Mega Man this stuff. Oh no, I always have to go early. I feel like I always have to go early. We can get through this part though with 2 lives, so 2 health, so let's do that. Oh no, we can't get through it now with 1 health. This game just does you dirty all the time. And Andre is here. Another day in the studio, reorganizing stuff and listening to the Quarter Pumper, getting good. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday. Let's continue. We're gonna see this through today, no matter how many credits it takes us, and then we'll announce our new game for tomorrow. So, I gotta remember that on day 1 of this challenge, specifically Willow, it took us 60 credits, 60 credits, to make it through Willow on a blind playthrough. I took a hit from that. So, I gotta remember that anything we get now, jeez, is way better than what we started with. We'll get him first. Will we run out of time? I don't think so. So we have the sword that we need. I think we want to buy an extra life. We need 15,000 still for Willow at the beginning of the next stage, so we will get that with the fight, the next fight. Oh, we're pushing it now. Let's just hold off. Let's do this with this amount of health. So we can get through this section without taking too much damage. Yeah, we'll get plenty of gold in this fight. Let's go. There we go. 26,000. Exactly. How cool is that? 777 subscribers should be lucky enough to beat Willow. Exactly. Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna be awful. Oh no, I gotta stop time. Oh no. We have an extra life though. So, no worries, but I needed to get up to this shop. That was the goal, to get up to this shop. Yes. Let's get the ultimate magic. Let's buy our way up to the top. We can't get an extra life at this point. We can't get any of these. We may as well just buy all of these things. Although I don't think that they really help us at all. And then look at all this health we have. That's kind of ridiculous. How did we get all that health? Alright, well, either way you cut it, we're gonna run. Go, Willow, go. Go, go. Go, Willow, go. Go, go. Here we go. We made it up there real quick. Oh, we got plenty. We got plenty of stuff to take out Bavmorda. All right, this should be easy. There we go. We had plenty of health. We had the ultimate magic, which increases the damage dealt by your base shot for Willow. And I had no doubt. I had no doubt. Okay, so while we did not get a PB on Willow today, we did at least still play through the entire game on, what, 7 credits? I think I made some careless mistakes here or there, specifically with getting killed by a single bat at stage 4. And I think had that not happened, it could have turned the tables around for the entire run. I think that really was a setback that we couldn't afford. Although I think also running out of time on stage 3 was also detrimental. So it's really when we look at how this 1cc thing goes, I think it's the beginning stages that really determine how things are ultimately going to go. So running through stages, if we can get through stages 1 through 4 on a single credit, then we'll be golden. So the game, in and of itself, isn't so difficult. The difficulty lies in just being able to manage some of the early stages when your character is underpowered. So, but now the moment we've all been waiting for. What are we going to start tomorrow? So normally, if you've been hanging out with me, you know that I stream twice a day. Once at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and once at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then 10 and 1 on the weekends. And so because we cleared King of Dragons on Friday, that leaves an extra slot. And I pull the games from people's recommendations in the link below. So what are we going to play starting tomorrow? Let's go. Roll it. That's right. Tomorrow we are going to start a new quest into Super Contra, and that was recommended by Funny Suit Guy. So thanks so much. I know that everyone has been patiently awaiting what game we're going to play. And Super Contra is, I think, a really, really difficult game, although it is on the shorter side. And I am only tackling it because I know that we have tackled Contra. And if we can tackle Contra, if we can do R-Type, we can do Super C, Super Contra. I'll be excited to do that tomorrow. So I think the streams will shift. Willow will be the first stream at 1, and then Contra will start at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And it should be, day ones are always awesome and awful because it shows how bad we really are. And it can be discouraging, but we got to remember, trust the process. Day 1 is a feel-out blind playthrough, if we can even make it through Contra. I think Super Contra has limited continues, so we'll see how that goes. And then know that we will get there eventually. So everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with me on a Sunday morning. I really appreciate you coming to these streams and chatting it up, watching the replays and leaving your comments. It's a team effort here. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff. And so it's, for me, I liken it back to when we used to all hang out at arcades together and we would cheer on our one friend on their last credit before we all had to go home for the day. And I hope that gives the same feels to you. So thanks so much for hanging out with me in real time, because I really appreciate just the community that we're building. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Try to get some gaming in. Be good to each other. And you know what? We will all hang out again tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.